Buddy Ebsen returns in an all-new movie premiere. A young boy faces the challenge of his life. Now he must become a man, racing against a legend who's never lost to save his grandfather and their ranch.
Win, Willie. Win.
Stone Fox, a 2-hour NBC Family Special. Next.
Strong, silent type seeks outgoing, outspoken type for an out-of-the-ordinary workout. Must be daring and dynamic, have character-reflecting depth, but appreciate a natural attraction.
Meet the daring, dynamic, new taste of Diet Dr. Pepper. Throw your diet a curve.
Now with all natural flavors.
Hi, I'm Alex Trebek, the host of Jeopardy. Hey, what's the best thing about watching a good game show? Trying to beat the contestants, right? Well, on other game shows, you only have a few chances to do that. On Jeopardy, you have over 60. Plus, you can learn something other than how to spell Mississippi. So go on, play Jeopardy. You'll be on the edge of your chair instead of asleep in it. For your news and information, watch Rob, Janet, Rick, and Jay, weekdays at 5 and 10. But at 6, watch Jeopardy for a real challenge. It's all right here on Channel 9.
Should the general public be issued handguns? That story at 10.
Tonight, Buddy Ebsen returns in an all-new movie premiere. The story of a young boy with a very special dog. Suddenly, he is faced with the challenge of his life to save his grandfather and their dream.
I'll take care of him.
Willie, you're just one person, and you're still a boy.
We gotta stick together. We're all that's left of this family.
Now he must become a man, racing against a legend who's never lost.
I'm gonna beat you. If I don't, they're gonna take our farm away.
Win, Willie. Win.
It's going to take daring and the extraordinary courage of his dog to beat Stone Fox. A heartwarming NBC Family Special, next.
Oldsmobile quality. You'll not only hear it, you feel it.
Taste tests prove Diet 7-Up tastes better than the other leading diet drinks. This may cause some stores to limit its purchase to those who feel they really need it.
Thanks. See you next week.
Only one taste feels so good.
Diet 7-Up.
Coming down. Looking for some hot stuff. Beef ravioli. Good shape, good stuff. Beef macaroni.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee, a good hot meal.
Gotta have some good stuff. Hot stuff for Chef Boyardee. I want hot stuff.
Hey, what a plan for building a perfect cheeseburger. Start with cheese. Glorious cheese. A plank of Swiss over here. Ah, a perfect Swiss burger. Cut that cheddar for a bacon cheddar burger. Haul in the Monterey Jack. A perfect Mexican burger.
To get your plans, hurry to your grocer's meat or dairy case and enter the Build a Perfect Cheeseburger sweepstakes.
You could win a perfect patio and barbecue set.
With real cheese, every cheeseburger you build will be
perfect.
I've been paying out long enough. I found a way to get money back.
The Discover card. Smart move.
A credit card that pays you money back on every purchase.
Choose it, use it, get away.
Money that adds up to a yearly cash bonus.
Get it back.
All from a card that costs nothing to get.
Smart move. The Discover card.
Hey, nice trip.
Nice card.
Use it at more and more places like United Airlines, Exxon, and Holiday Inn.
Say you're John McCartney,
John, we need an answer now.
with a fast decision to make, and your people are in 3 different cities. Just use your touch-tone phone to talk with all of them at the same time.
Are we going to junk the format?
Who's he talking to? It's called AT&T Alliance Teleconferencing Service. From equipment to networking, from computers to communications.
I want it. Done.
AT&T comes through. Set up your own conference call. 0700-456-1000.
When I was a kid, I loved to wear bandages. just to get attention. But now, I'd rather be a little less conspicuous when I protect a cut. So I use Band-Aid brand Clear from Johnson & Johnson. It's the only bandage with a see-through strip, so people hardly notice I'm wearing a bandage at all, which is nice, because now that I'm grown up, I want people to notice me, not my bandage.
Only Johnson & Johnson makes Band-Aid brand Clear bandages. Clearly the best-looking bandage ever.
I enjoy walking. A long hike is relaxing and helps me keep up with my grandchildren. It's all part of taking care of myself, like Tylenol for aches and pains. I was first given Tylenol in the hospital. You know, Tylenol is the pain reliever hospitals use most. I've been using Tylenol ever since, and it's never let me down. Only now I use Tylenol caplets because I find them so easy to swallow.
Trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
Will all those into the taste of the flame-broiled Whopper please signify by raising your right hand or your left. Burger King, the best food for fast times.
NBC's Family Special will continue following these messages.
Friday on Roomies, Matt gets macho fever and Nick's got the cure.
Wrestling.
Will this be just what the doctor ordered?
Hey, guy! Fresh meat.
Then,
it wasn't till moving day that Alan found out who his parents really were.
Mr. and Mrs. Alien?
And son.
Friday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News.
Good evening. Stocks and bonds fell on world markets today. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged 57 points. And Tuesday trading in Tokyo opened with the dollar at another new low. The U.S. said today all 28 Marine Guards at the Moscow embassy will be replaced following the arrests of 2 of them on espionage charges. President Reagan said today he's not falling on the ball and waiting for the clock to run out, but going for the greatest fourth quarter in presidential history. And in London, Sunflowers by Vincent van Gogh, who never sold a painting in his lifetime, went for an all-time record of almost $40 million. I'm Chuck Scarborough in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
Remember, after you've picked glidden paints from McMillan True Value Home Center in Odessa, don't forget to select the brushes and accessories, too.
Your time is running out to vote absentee. That story on the Nightcast.
Stone Fox continues, starring Buddy Ebsen, Belinda Montgomery, and Joey Kramer.
Discover a new species, the 1988 Chevrolet Beretta.
The heartbeat of America.
Beretta.
Hi, Rich Hall here. Party crashing. I see you guys are having fun with these new Flintstone kids glasses you can get at Pizza Hut for 49 cents each. I really love that Freddy glass, Ryan.
Dabba dabba doo.
What do you think, Renee? Pretty bedrock, huh?
No, real bedrock.
What's your favorite glass, Patrick?
Wilbur!
Pizza Hut has a different glass every week, so it's 49 cents each. Mom and Dad, you could collect all 4 for your kids. Any comments?
Dabba dabba doo.
I may never change the world, but I'm gonna make a dent. So I give it all I got. That's 110%. I don't drink just any beer. You better understand. I pledge my allegiance to the king of beer. I'm a genuine bad man. Bud. I'm a bad man.
It's that time of year again, and Cadbury has hatched up milk chocolate mini eggs for Easter, made with Cadbury's dairy milk chocolate. Inside the crisp sugar shell is a chunk of thick and creamy Cadbury's dairy milk chocolate. That's why mini eggs give you a chocolate experience that is so special. Although Easter isn't here yet, Cadbury's mini eggs are. So discover for yourself which comes first, the bunnies or the eggs.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven, a lonely girl and a wayward ghost become Jonathan's wildest assignment ever.
I think you two just might meet each other.
And Night Court's new judge is giving Law & Order a whole new meaning.
I got no problem with that.
Then the Tortellis are living the good life until the owner shows up.
Everybody hide, hide.
The Tortellis, Wednesday.
Tuesday, it's a photo finish for a fallen photographer.
I did not kill him.
Whose negative attitude did?
The picture's worth 1,000 words.
Matlock, Tuesday.
Once and for all, who gives you the best savings in long distance nationwide?
U.S. Sprint, may I help you?
That's right, U.S. Sprint. You can save as much as 10, 20, even 30% versus AT&T on your long-distance calls.
Yes, that's right.
And you'll be signing up with the company that's building the first and only 100% digital fiber optic network clear across America. Now, how do you start getting the best overall savings? Well, you've got to call.
U.S. Sprint, may I help you?
You know what a teaser is, darling? No? Well, let me, Elvira, give you an example. You can win $1,000 in the Coors Light Spring Green sweepstakes. When I give you this phone number, dial it. And if you're the 50th caller, voila, you win. But I ain't giving it to you just yet. Find out when at this Coors and Coors Light display. And that, darling, is the teaser. I'd give you another one, but I'm not that kind of girl. So, nobody's perfect.
If you'd like a Dodge Dakota in your life, pick up some Glidden paint at K-Mart. Because the Glidden Dodge Truckload Paint Sale Sweepstakes is going on now. You'll make your house look terrific. With new improved interior Glidden spread satin for $857, latex enamel for $1087. Plus, you might win one of 10 Dodge Dakota pickups. Just drop by a K-Mart. Gee, I wish I hadn't said that.
America's favorite store, K-Mart.
It's a question of taste. If you had your pick of 2 cereals, both with 100% nutrition, would you pick the one with just one kind of flake? Or Kellogg's Just Right with 3 different kinds of flakes, plus hearty rolled oats, plump raisins, sweet juicy dates, and crisp crunchy nuts? You're not alone. 3 out of 4 people picked Just Right over every other high vitamin cereal. There was no question of nutrition. It was simply a question of taste. Kellogg's Just Right with fruit or whole grain.
NBC's Family Special will continue following these messages.
Tuesday, there's hijinks on the Hill.
Are you going to come down?
But the fun could be fatal.
Possible hostage situation. Everybody up!
At all new Hill Street, Tuesday. Sunday, Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd are not just getting rich.
Is there a problem, officers?
They're getting even in the NBC Sunday night movie, Trading Places.
I'm about to offend a lot of steak lovers by covering this beautiful sirloin with ketchup. You wouldn't do that, right? Yet you'd pour ketchup on a burger. And isn't that chopped steak? Try A1 steak sauce on your burger instead of ketchup. Its herbs and spices bring out the natural flavor of steaks. It makes hamburgers taste like steak burgers. So don't cover it, discover it with A1. And save the ketchup for your fries.
Naturally.
Smokers are dealt another blow by the Texas legislature. Details on the Nightcast.
Stone Fox continues, starring Buddy Ebsen, Belinda Montgomery, and Joey Kramer.
Holy smokes, what is this?
It's a Pontiac Fiero GT.
Good night, Irene. What is that?
My new Firebird Trans Am. Can you dig it?
Yes, I can, dude. Don't tell me you've got a Pontiac, too.
Sunbird Turbo.
Oh, out of sight.
Yeah, it's really fun to drive if you're into Pontiac.
Yeah, no problem. That's my Pontiac.
We feel excitement, Pontiac.
The game Monopoly has come to life at McDonald's. Win a McDLT, Coca-Cola, or $1 million. Collect St. Charles Place, States and Virginia Avenues, and win a dream vacation. Collect these for a $250,000 home. Hello, over $40 million in cash and prizes. Collect the right game pieces or win instantly. So play Monopoly. Do not pass go. Go directly to McDonald's.
One love, get closer.
Introducing Close-Up's refreshing new paste.
Get closer. When you're closer, that's when closer counts. White teeth and a fresh mouth. It's the nicest thing that you can do. Do it for me, and I'll do it for you. One love, get closer.
Now in paste and in gel.
NBC's Family Special will continue following these messages.
The school. We got a substitute coming in. We may have some trouble today.
I'll be taking over for your regular teacher here this morning.
The issues. I don't care how much heat they're putting on you. I'm not closing down the daycare center.
The pride.
When you believe in something, you stick with it.
What a guy. What a show. The Bronx Zoo, Wednesday.
This is an Eyewitness News live update.
Good evening. Rotary International went before the Supreme Court today to defend its men-only policy. Lawyers for Rotary said it's a private businessman's club and it has the right to choose its own members. And a Florida researcher says that folk remedies such as garlic may be useful in the treatment of cancer, herpes, and other disorders. Now this.
Uh-oh. The Volkswagen dealer must be up to something. Quick, hand me the binoculars. This looks like trouble. Better think of something, Wilkins. These guys are good. They're throwing in air conditioning on select Jettas at no extra charge. Boy, that's a savings of $740.
Rogers Volkswagen, West Texas' #1 Volkswagen dealer.
And cold air pushing down from Canada today set at least 14 low-temperature records across the country. More news on the Nightcast at 10.
Hi, Rich Hall here. Party crashing. I see you guys are having fun with these new Flintstone kids glasses you can get at Pizza Hut for 49 cents each. I really love that Freddy glass, Ryan.
Dabba dabba doo.
What do you think, Renee? Pretty bedrock, huh?
No, real bedrock.
What's your favorite glass, Patrick?
Wilbur!
Pizza Hut has a different glass every week, so at 49 cents each, Mom and Dad, you could collect all 4 for your kids. Any comments?
Will Wallace on FM 98.
Place to work. I enjoy the people and enjoy playing the music. I've been in business and I've been in love, but there's nothing quite like being in radio. We like to have a good time, and we hope it comes across like that on the air. We don't like to insult our audience. We approach them on a one-to-one basis like a friendly companion on the radio. Radio was really my life. I just can't prove it. Actually,
Will Wallace, weeknights, 10 to 2.
FM 98. Come on to Channel 9.
Stone Fox continues, starring Buddy Ebsen, Belinda Montgomery, and Joey Kramer.
I got a feeling for my hometown. I know the streets, I know my way around.
There are over 6,000 Century 21 offices coast to coast in big towns, small towns, hometowns just like yours. We're the #1 home selling system in America, and that's our advantage. But being the biggest doesn't make you the best. It's being the best that makes you the biggest.
I got a feeling for my hometown.
Century 21, the hometown advantage.
America's best loved imported wine, bringing you all the best of times. America's best loved imported wine, reuniting. When friends get together, you'll always find the best of taste, the best of
You know what's awful? When your makeup leaves a line on your chin and it looks like your head isn't attached to your neck. So I use Visuel Invisible Coverage from L'Oreal. It covers, oh, how it covers, but it's invisible. So when they ask, what's all this whoop-de-doo about invisible coverage? Just say, you've got to not see it to believe it.
Visuel Invisible Coverage Makeup from L'Oreal.
Say you're Peter Barg of International Paper. You're out of town taking care of a customer. But who's taking care of your customers while you're not there? An electronic order exchange system. It lets your customers use AT&T 800 service to link their PCs to International Paper's database, so they can track their own orders. From equipment to networking, from computers to communications.
Great. I'll be back in the office Tuesday morning.
AT&T comes through. Talk with us.
Do you believe it? My gums are receding. You know, you can get cavities where you never knew you had teeth, at the roots. I am going to use Listermint, because the fluoride in Listermint can penetrate the roots and help protect them. All this, and fresh breath, too.
Good morning, America, how are you? So don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the car they call Cutlass Sierra.
This car has captured the spirit of America. Oldsmobile quality does make a difference.
I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done.
Oldsmobile quality. Feel it.
Nice going, Mustang. Have one on me.
Roger, Den Mother. Great.
Trouble with your refreshment system?
Negative.
Diet Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
This Diet Pepsi commercial was inspired by the hit movie Top Gun, now available on video cassette.
Why would one company work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and spend billions of dollars building America's first and only 100% fiber optic long-distance network? Why? So that every fiber optic long-distance call you make will be so clear and quiet that you can actually hear a pin drop. U.S. Sprint. We're building the first and only 100% fiber optic network, clear across America.
Aspirin was introduced in 1899. Tylenol in 1955. Today there's Advil. One Advil is as effective as 2 regular strength Tylenol or 2 regular aspirin. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
When Mother told me the facts of life, she didn't tell me everything. Take Playtex Tampons. Fact. It's the only tampon that comes with deodorant or without. And it's great protection. Playtex Tampons. When you know the facts.
An attraction grows stronger.
Do you want to go out with me?
Yeah.
We'll have dinner. Go dancing. To our first date.
And a budding romance comes to life. Enter another world this week.
Take a front row seat as Patrick Duffy and the Judds welcome the stars of country music and Hollywood for a glittering night. The 22nd Academy of Country Music Awards next Monday. David Basner has big business on his mind and a meddlesome father in his life.
Father apologized to his son. There's a warm moment here.
It's the premiere of Nothing in Common Thursday.
This is an Eyewitness News live update.
Good evening. Coming up tonight at 10 on the Nightcast, Janet Hall examines the proposal of the legislature to issue handguns to the public, and smokers have received a setback by state lawmakers. Local minority groups continue their fight for equal representation on the Midland School Board and the Hospital Board, and you are running out of time to vote absentee in the city elections. Those stories and more at 10.
It's gonna. It will. Rick Wells, weekdays at 5 and 10 on Eyewitness News.
While it appears that things are tough all over, there is a place where they aren't. And that's at Whataburger, where we're introducing the tenderest beef fajita taco you can get every day after 4 p.m. Just come to Whataburger. Now, that shouldn't be too tough.
Saturday, April 4th, the Temptations are coming to Midland. For 25 years, they've kept the world singing and dancing, and now you can see them live, plus a special surprise guest. Saturday, April 4th, 8 p.m. at the Chaparral Center in Midland. Get your tickets now at the Chaparral Center box office and at Endless Horizons in Midland and Odessa. Proceeds benefit the Museum of the Southwest. The Temptations, Saturday, April 4th at the Chaparral Center in Midland.
Domino's Pizza delivers quality. It takes fresh baked quality to avoid the Noid. We keep the Noid out and all the quality in, so avoid the Noid. Call Domino's Pizza now for hot quality pizza. Domino's Pizza delivers.
It'll make your heart beat faster. The all-new Chrysler Le Baron. Beauty with a passion for driving. Advanced front-wheel drive traction. Positive response suspension. Heart-pounding turbo. All with Chrysler's new 770 protection plan. Le Baron takes control of the road. Chrysler. Driving to be the best.
Hey, what a plan for building a perfect cheeseburger. Start with cheese. Glorious cheese. A plank of Swiss over here. Ah, a perfect Swiss burger. Cut that cheddar for a bacon cheddar burger. Haul in the Monterey Jack. A perfect Mexican burger.
To get your plans, hurry to your grocer's meat or dairy case and enter the Build a Perfect Cheeseburger sweepstakes.
You could win a perfect patio and barbecue set.
With real cheese, every cheeseburger you build will be
perfect.
I got a feeling for my hometown. I know the streets, I know my way around.
At Century 21, we've never forgotten how we started out. And even though today we bring more buyers and sellers together than any other real estate system, even though we've become the #1 home selling system in America, we still do it one home at a time.
I got a feeling for my hometown.
Century 21, the hometown advantage.
It is not visible to the naked eye. Many pretend it doesn't exist, but plaque is there, and Listerine fights it like it fights bad breath. Listerine reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene.
Even if television had nothing but perfect programs on it, I think it would be important for people to limit the amount of television that young children watch. That's the kind of control that can only come from a family that recognizes that the growth of a child means the development of all the facets of that child, and that cannot be done sitting before a television set for hour after hour after hour.
In the Spanish-American War, citizen soldiers were practically the only army we had. And there was one unusual regiment, made up of blue bloods right out of the social register and cowboys straight from the plains.
Troop, charge!
They called themselves the Rough Riders. The volunteer who led the charge was Teddy Roosevelt. If he had worked for you, would you have given him time off to serve his country? Support the men and women of the Guard and Reserve. Protect their future while they protect yours.
Don't let an unintended pregnancy beat you. We want you to have the free facts booklet. Call 1-800-INTENDS.
We have a real true relationship. We're friends. We're probably the best buddies around this place. Caddy is a definite Kal Kan cat. Every day she waits for it. Kal Kan is what Caddy wants. It's the aroma and the texture, the meatiness. It's instant gratification for both of us. She's happy, I'm happy. If I took away Caddy's Kal Kan, I think we'd have a food strike.
See if your cat prefers Kal Kan. new species, the 1988 Chevrolet Beretta.
The heartbeat